Hello, my name is Joshua Brown from the expert interview training company, howtobecome.com, and in this presentation, I will teach you how to pass your machine learning job interview. So if you have an interview coming up for any machine learning job role worldwide, then please make sure you watch this video from start to finish, because I promise to help you to stand out and succeed. To achieve that goal, I'll start off by giving you a list of machine learning interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I will then provide you with example high-scoring answers to those questions to ensure you succeed at the first attempt. Plus, I'll also make sure to give you some essential tips for passing your machine learning interview before finally telling you how you can instantly download these slides plus 25 great answers to machine learning interview questions in a PDF guide. And just very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I want to help you to pass your interview by giving you brilliant answers to the toughest machine learning interview questions, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please don't forget to hit that like button, because this tells me you find these tutorials useful. Oh, and don't forget to tell me the name of the job role you're applying for so I can get back to you with even more tailored interview tips and advice. Let's take a look at that very first machine learning interview question to prepare for, which is tell me about yourself, or it may be phrased as introduce yourself. Now, this question is being asked because employers want to gauge your background, your experience, and how well your skills align with the role. It's also an opportunity to see your passion for machine learning. Therefore, make sure in your answer you focus on relevant experience and skills. The key word there, relevant. Only pick out your relevant experience and your relevant skills that are suitable for this job role that you're applying for, and convey enthusiasm for machine learning. You can tailor your response to the job description, keeping it concise and impactful. So what do I mean by that? Well, for example, if on the job description it states that they're seeking someone who is analytical with great collaboration skills and great communication abilities, then throughout your machine learning interview answers, be sure to use those exact terms and back it up with examples of where you've demonstrated those skills and qualities. So let me now give you a brilliant, powerful, top scoring answer to help you be the standout candidate. Tell me about yourself. Thank you for inviting me to interview for this position today. With a background in data analysis and a passion for solving complex problems, I've developed a solid foundation in machine learning. I hold a data science degree and have hands-on experience with various machine learning algorithms like decision trees, random forests, and neural networks. My experience includes developing models to predict customer behavior, detect anomalies, and optimize business processes. I enjoy working with tools such as Python and scikit-learn, and have a deep understanding of data pre-processing, feature engineering, and model evaluation techniques. What excites me most about machine learning is the ability to uncover insights from data and drive impactful decisions. I'm also continuously learning and improving my skills through online courses and projects. I'm eager to apply my expertise in an innovative environment like yours, where I can contribute to solving real-world challenges through the power of machine learning. Okay, let's move on to the next interview question. Mention 3 ways to make your model robust to outliers. Now, this can be a very typical machine learning interview question, and it's designed to test your understanding of handling outliers, which are critical for improving model performance. It also assesses your practical knowledge of machine learning techniques. So make sure in your answer you offer practical and well-known techniques like robust scaling, robust algorithms, and outlier detection. Explain why each method is effective, showing both technical expertise and real-world application. Here is a brilliant top-scoring answer to help you. Mention 3 ways to make your model robust to outliers. To make a machine learning model robust to outliers, there are several effective techniques. Firstly, outliers can distort the scaling of features. By using robust scaling methods, such as the interquartile range or median-based scaling, the model becomes less sensitive to extreme values. Secondly, certain algorithms like decision trees or random forests are inherently less affected by outliers. These models split the data based on feature thresholds, making them more resistant to the influence of extreme values. Another method is detecting outliers using techniques like z-scores or the IQR method, and either removing or capping them. This reduces their impact on the model's performance. These approaches help ensure that the model remains accurate and reliable, even when the data contains unexpected or extreme values. Now don't go anywhere, as I still have plenty more interview questions and answers to give you in this tutorial, but when you're ready, and only if you want to, click that link in the top right hand corner or in the pinned comment below the video. It will take you through to my website, outliers.com, where you can download my top 25 machine learning interview questions and answers for all job roles to give you the edge in your interview. Okay, let's move on to the next machine learning interview question. Can you tell me about a project you are proud of? Now, this question is being asked because it reveals your hands-on experience and it showcases your ability to apply machine learning techniques to real-world problems. Therefore, choose a project that highlights both technical skills and tangible results. Focus on the impact of your work and your role in delivering the solution. Keep the explanation concise and results-oriented. Here is my top scoring answer to help you. Can you tell me about a project you are proud of? One project I'm particularly proud of involved developing a predictive maintenance model for a manufacturing company. The goal was to predict when the machinery would fail, allowing for preemptive maintenance to reduce downtime. I started by collecting and cleaning a large dataset of sensor readings and maintenance logs. I applied various machine learning algorithms, including random forest and gradient boosting, but I found that a long short-term memory LSTM neural network provided the best results due to the time series nature of the data. I also focused on feature engineering to extract meaningful insights from the sensor data and used cross-validation to ensure the model's robustness. The project led to a 30% reduction in unplanned maintenance costs for the company, which was a significant achievement. It was a great example of how machine learning can solve real-world problems and deliver measurable value, and it reinforced my passion for using data-driven solutions. Okay, here's the next question for you, and this one is a really tricky one. Can you give an example of when you disagreed with your team about the approach to a machine learning problem? How did you resolve it? Wow, that's really tricky. Now, this question is being asked to assess your problem solving, your communication, and your teamwork skills. It reveals how you handle disagreements and work collaboratively in technical settings. Now, my top tip for answering this interview question is to structure your answer using the STAR method, S-T-A-R-R. Now, the STAR method is a structure that stands for this. You start off with S. S is for situation. You describe what the situation was that you found yourself in. You then move on to T for task. What was the task that needed to be carried out? You then move on to A for action. What action did you take to achieve the task? Then, first R is for result. What was the end result following your actions? Make sure it's always a positive end result. And finally, reflection. What did you learn from this experience? So let's now take a look at a brilliant top scoring answer using that STAR method to structure our answer. Can you give an example of when you disagreed with your team about the approach to a machine learning problem? How did you resolve it? In a previous project, my team and I were developing a predictive model for customer churn. The team leaned towards using a complex deep learning model, while I believed a simpler logistic regression would be more effective given the size and nature of the data. I needed to present a strong case for why a simpler model might be more appropriate and efficient, while also considering my team's perspective to avoid any friction. I proposed running both models in parallel. I implemented a logistic regression model and compared its performance with the deep learning model. I also demonstrated how simpler models are easier to interpret and deploy, especially given the limited size of the dataset. The logistic regression performed nearly as well as the deep learning model, with the added benefits of interpretability and faster deployment. My team agreed that the simpler model was the better fit, and it was ultimately implemented. This experience reinforced the importance of data-driven decisions and open collaboration in achieving the best outcome. Now, in preparation for your machine learning interview, I also recommend you prepare answers to the following questions. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Can you describe a situation where you had to balance accuracy and interpretability in a machine learning project? Why should we hire you? What is the difference between bagging and boosting? In what scenarios would you use one over the other? What steps do you take to ensure transparency and accountability in machine learning models that you build? Give an example of a time when you worked with a cross-functional team. How did you communicate complex machine learning concepts to non-technical stakeholders? What are the key considerations when deploying a machine learning model in production? Why do you want to work in machine learning? What are your salary expectations? So they are just some of the questions that you should be preparing for. But if you want to get the full list of all 25 machine learning interview questions, and if you want to accelerate your learning even further to pass your interview at the first attempt, then click that link in the top right hand corner right now or in the pinned comment below the video for 2 reasons. The first reason is it will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can get all of these answers we just covered, plus a total of 25 brilliant responses to machine learning interview questions. And secondly, the next reason is I've given you plenty of machine learning interview tips and advice on that page. It's a brilliant resource, guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview and also, more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. Make sure you check out that link. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos just like these. And if you have any questions regarding any specific job role, do let me know in the comment section below, where I'll get back to you with even more interview tips and advice. And finally, don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best with your interview. Have a brilliant day.